Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name's Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Apperson. Good morning.
So, boss, I must say, Peggy is going to be proud of you today.
Well, that's good.
That nice-looking long-sleeve shirt on and your clean jeans, and those are cute little shoes you have on, too.
Thanks, Dave.
I think she'll be proud of that as well, and your hair's looking good. And, of course, you've got that little gruffy look, which all the girls like, and I'm sure Peg may like that as well. So, good job. And hi, Mom. How you doing?
I decided to start something new in January.
Okay.
Button-down collared shirt on Wednesdays.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a good
I
idea.
think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Looks sharp.
Well, thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, you just look especially sharp today.
Huh? Thanks, Dave. I'm glad you approve.
Oh, my. It doesn't matter whether I approve. It's the public and your friends and neighbors and loved ones. Now that we're bros and neighbors, got to try to get along each and every day. You know how family can be.
Well, that's true.
Ansley today, they're featuring hot dogs and fruit, vegetables, and milk at the Ansley schools today.
All right, Sandhills Public School in Dunning today, beef and noodles, mashed potatoes, and green beans at Sandhills.
At Anselmo Myrna Public Schools today, it's creamy macaroni and cheese with dinner roll.
At Callaway today, barbecue meatballs.
Also at Anselmo Myrna today, they're having oven-roasted hot dogs, fresh-baked turkey and cheese subs, vegetables, fruit, and milk.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
That's all right, my good bro.
Broken Bow Middle and High School today. Let's see. I got to get on the right day. What is today anyway?
Wednesday, the 12th.
The 12th. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Creamy macaroni and cheese with dinner roll, oven-roasted hot dog, fresh-baked combo sub, chef salad with roasted flatbread on the menu today for Broken Bow Middle and High School.
Sumner Eddyville Miller, baked potato bar today.
Arnold today looks like spaghetti with garlic toast.
Thedford, breaded chicken.
All right, choices at Gothenburg today include tater tot casserole, buffalo chicken or taco pizza, and just pizza at Gothenburg.
At Loop City, it's hamburger pizza or bacon chicken ranch pizza.
Sargent Public School today, macaroni and cheese or tater tot casserole with corn, fruit salad, dinner roll, milk, and salad bar at Sargent.
Thank you, Brent. Today, birthdays. Local birthdays.
Okay.
To start with, Jeff Varney.
Oh, my. Now, that's a celebrity birthday.
Yes, and that's a big birthday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How old is Jeff? Can we announce it?
One that you just recently went through.
Oh, my.
With the O on it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, he's part of that club today, huh?
Yeah, and it's not a 3 or a 4 in front of the 0 either. No. I'm telling you that right now. Jeff Varney, happy birthday. Charles Harris, happy birthday today. And sending out a happy birthday to Gail Mears. She would be known in this part of the country as Gail Anderson when she went to high school back in the day. She lives out in Colorado now, but she's a Broken Bow alumni and a good friend of ours. So happy birthday, Gail Mears. No, Gail Anderson Mears.
There you go.
Happy birthday. And if you're celebrating a birthday today, you're celebrating your birthday with Howard Stern.
Well, now, I want to let me guess on Howard. 63.
Nope.
Not even close?
68.
68?
Yep.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. From shock jock to respected interviewer, he is the king of all media and hosts the crazy successful radio show, The Howard Stern Show. And he apologizes to no one.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he rarely apologizes.
For some of his phrases. And I think his guest list is actually, I've not listened to the show a lot. And I think it's on satellite only now, or
no idea.
I really don't know, but he's getting a higher level of guests in. He used to get like Playboy girls in and that sort of thing. Not that that's a bad thing. Don't get me wrong. Any Playboy bunnies want to come in to the breakfast show, we'd be happy to have you on. But I think he's getting, some political figures and different actors and actresses. And he's kind of calmed down a little bit. He still has kind of a potty mouth. Rob Zombie, actually Robert Cummings, his real name, founder of the heavy metal band White Zombie, 57 today. Rachel Harris, actress who played Lucifer's therapist, Linda, also known for playing the mom in The Diary of a Wimpy Kid, is 54 today. Christy Alley, 71 today. She first got noticed on the film Star Trek: The Wrath of Khan. And she's 71 today. And Melanie, known to most as Mel C. Chisholm, is 48. She is a member of the UK group, the Spice Girls. So those birthdays are being celebrated, along with our local celebrities as well.
There you go.
So also, be careful with this one, and I don't know if you know what this means, Brent, because I know you're kind of a modest, quiet guy, but this is International Kiss a Ginger Day.
Kiss a Ginger Day?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I honestly really don't know what that means.
I probably wouldn't either if it wasn't here on the sheet.
Oh, okay.
It's Kiss a Redhead.
Oh, so Ginger Gilligan's Island. What wasn't Ginger a redhead on Gilligan's Island?
Yeah.
Is that what it's referring to?
I guess
when you
so.
say, because it's what, kiss a redhead or kiss a ginger.
It says pucker up and give your favorite redhead a big wet one.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Just make sure they're okay with it, or you might turn it into National Punch in your face day.
Yes.
Also, a very important day, and this is kind of exciting because I'll be going to Varney Health Mart later on in the show for our monthly visit. This is National Pharmacist Day.
Oh, well, a fitting day for you to be at Varney's then.
Well, yeah, and they're so important. Doctors are important, but boy, pharmacists are right in there with the doctors, advising patients on side effects and making sure we take the right dose at the right time, and so that the prescription actually helps us rather than harms us. And so they have a lot of responsibility, and they're very busy. I mean, everybody these days seems to take a pill of some kind, and they do a great job. And so we're going to probably talk with some of the pharmacists today while we're there, and Julie as well.
Good.
Yeah. So let's see here. An article was just out. I don't know if you saw this or not, but Lay's potato chips are releasing a limited edition of potato chips grown in NFL dirt.
What?
Well, in other words, the potatoes are grown in NFL dirt.
In NFL dirt.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So is that what? So they're gonna taste differently because they were grown in NFL dirt?
I imagine they're going to cost more because there's only going to be, you can only grow so many potatoes. Is
there a reason for this?
Well,
a reason why they're growing them in NFL dirt?
I'm sure it's about, having something kind of unique and profitable. The company is releasing new chips that were made from potatoes grown using soil from NFL stadiums.
Huh?
They went and grabbed soil from the fields of all 32 teams, separated them on a farm, grew potatoes, and then made the chips. So now football fans can eat potato chips made from your favorite football team's dirt.
Oh, wow. Mm-hmm. Well, that'd be my next question. Do we know what dirt the potato chips came from. Like, for example, if I'm not going to lie, if I had a chance to eat a bag of potato chips made from Soldier Field dirt, I'd buy them in a heartbead.
See, that's why they're doing it.
But if they came from Lambeau Field, ugh.
Well, I'd just be concerned that you know how players spit.
Yeah, right.
But maybe that would make them even, more desirable. I don't know. You can try to win a limited edition. Go to the Lay's Potato Chips Twitter account and get yourself registered for a chance to win dirt from your favorite NFL team.
I guess there's only a limited amount, though, of stadiums because, I mean, you got a lot of stadiums now that they don't play on real grass.
Yeah, I wonder where they got dirt. That's the other question. If they're doing all 32, where did the dirt come from who have artificial turf?
Yeah, exactly.
Was that out behind the porta potties or what? Come on.
I don't know.
Of course, I don't suppose they have porta potties at big NFL stadiums either. So, anyway, I thought you'd be interested in that.
Yeah, I would. I would eat a bag of chips from Soldier Field.
Well, you better get
in a
registered.
heartbeat.
Go to their Twitter account.
All right.
All right, we're going to play our own game here. Today is Big Pig Day.
Okay.
That means Runza's big hot dog. You like them. You put chili over them.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, chili and cheese.
Chili and cheese. It's Big Pig Day at Runza.
They're very popular.
They are.
They're very good.
Yep.
So here's a chance to win one as we ask you this question. January 18th is Thesaurus Day, so we're testing your knowledge on synonyms. Here's your question today. The act of foraging has been made unnecessary by technology and social development. But what would you be doing if you were to forage? Would you be walking, washing, scrounging, or building? The act of foraging has been made unnecessary by technology and social development. But if you were to forage, you would be doing what? Walking, washing, scrounging, or building? If you know, call us at 872-2801.
Tom plows Runza's parking lot on Temperature Tuesdays.
Take that, Snowdrift. With great horsepower comes great responsibility.
Every Tuesday in January and February, the temp at 6 a.m. is the price you pay for an original Runza sandwich when you buy medium fries and a drink.
And every Tuesday, the drive-thru will be drivable.
Thanks, Tom. Not all heroes wear capes.
I'm wearing one.
I know. Runza makes it all better.
Remember, today is Pigs in a Blanket Day.
We have Peggy on the line. Let's see if she can win herself a big pig today. Good morning.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Hi, Peg.
You, Brett.
Yeah, me too. Thank you. How are you this morning, Peg?
You're not a gentleman. You're a gentleman and a gentleman.
Yeah.
And a scholar.
Oh,
wow. I don't know if I've ever been called a scholar before.
Well, that's an old saying that you're a gentleman
and
and
a
you're
scholar.
Ah, okay. Peg, here's your question. The act of foraging, what does that mean? If you're foraging, you would be doing what? Walking, washing, scrounging, or building?
I think scrounging.
Yeah, you got it. Yep.
Oh,
if you're foraging, you would be scrounging. And because you've answered correctly, Peg, we've got a certificate that'll get you a free pig in a blanket that they serve on Wednesdays at Runza.
Hoopy-doo.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not trying to promote it or anything, but my birthday's Monday along with Martin.
Oh, well, happy birthday in advance.
Luther.
Oh, sure. Monday is
okay.
Martin Luther King Jr. Day,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
You know, and I was born in 42, so that's what it makes it.
Well, happy birthday in advance, neighbor.
Well, how old do you think I'm going to be?
Oh, gee, many Christmas. I'm going to guess 72.
Trombones played the great parade. No, that was 76. No, I'll be 80 years old.
Oh, my
Oh,
goodness. No
fantastic.
way.
What do
Really?
you think? I'm 90?
No, no, I didn't mean that, Peg. I didn't think you were. Yeah,
One time he says, well, you don't look 65. I says, well, what do I look, 75? Well, I won't be around.
Okay. Oh.
You know, I got the worst feeling after Betty White had passed away because her birthday's January the 17th.
Uh-huh.
And anyway, I thought, oh, my God, that was mine. And that little honey's passed away at 99. I hope I make it to Monday.
You will.
Oh, I think you will, Peg.
Well, everything's prepaid.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Well, that's good. Good to be prepared.
It's not a funeral. It's a burn, baby, burn.
Oh. Thanks,
Well,
Peg.
I'm not afraid of that.
Oh, that's
Why?
good.
I hope I'm... Oh, God, I hope I don't start wiggling. Well, anyway, thank you for the pigs in a blanket.
You
I'll
bet.
enjoy that immensely.
You bet, Peg.
Thanks,
Appreciate you calling.
Bye.
All right,
Bye.
bye-bye.
7:49 is your time. Right on time. This is Trish from Designs of Distinction. Good morning, young lady.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. How about yourself?
Oh, hanging in there.
Good.
Yep.
Good.
Doing real well.
How's everything
Getting
down the
busy.
alley?
It's good. I haven't seen your two little terrorists lately. You know, they come down as far as, you know, like,
Well, Dave had a weak moment several months ago and started letting Willow and Crystal in. And they now are standing at the back door looking all the time in the window. So they're not getting as far away from home as they used to. But
well, that's kind of like our outdoor kitty, you know, in the wintertime. He's getting older, so he just he runs out the door and just kind of sits there and looks around and then kind of inches back to the storm door and sits there all huddled up,
Yeah.
waiting for somebody to open the door.
yeah, that's what's going on at our place too. So they're not getting. And during that cold spell, they were kind of staying closer. But your cats are welcome up anytime. And if you're okay with ours coming down now, Willow and Crystal have been over to visit Brent. I don't know if they've been over lately or not.
Not lately, I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So it's a happy little neighborhood. And, of course, you know that Brent and I are brothers now. I don't know if you heard that.
No, I hadn't heard that tidbit of information.
Not only neighbors, we're brothers. His wonderful mother, Peggy, said I could call her mom. And so,
See, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So I'm
But
thinking.
you've got neat moms, so.
Yeah, I got two.
You got
now I
two
have
neat
two great
moms.
moms now, and I got another brother.
Wow.
Can I call your mom?
Oh, she'd love that.
Yeah, she'd
sure.
be good with that. She'd be happy.
good.
Yeah, not a problem.
Yeah.
So let's talk business.
Okay, it's getting busy. It's a good thing.
Is it?
Yes.
All right,
I
Designs of
just,
Distinction,
yeah.
located downtown Broken Bow. But
Yeah.
let's just start by saying a phone call is a good way to get started with
yes,
you, right?
Absolutely. 308-870-3677. You know, we still have our little monthly jaunts to Lincoln that we have to do.
Mm-hmm.
And, but other than that, I've, been able to get semi caught up.
Yeah. Well, once a month is better than what you were
Oh my goodness.
doing
Yeah,
before.
we were-
So
yeah, it
and
was
that-
a little hectic from July on
Yeah.
last year. So that's kind of evened out, and we're starting to get things done. So I've got sales calls going on pretty much all over the place, which is a good thing. So that makes me feel good.
Good. That's good to hear. And, honestly, Trish, you, all things considered, going through that period of time and then into the holidays and now into almost mid-January, you actually stayed caught up pretty well, all things considered.
All things considered, yeah, there were a few little hiccups, and then, I had a couple shade orders come in without a certain brackets or something, and it's like, okay, why on this order? And you drive yourself crazy. But the companies are really good, and they're like overnighting things, and it's like, okay, just make it right, and we're good.
You got it done.
Yep, so we got it done, and things are kind of, settling back in. Had a complete physical yesterday, so I'm healthy.
Good. That's good to hear, too. So you
So
can.
that made me feel better.
Did they talk to you about climbing ladders at all?
Oh no, I can do all my ladders, and I had to fix a shade that a part had broken it, and I was up on a 7-foot ladder, all the way up and straddling the top of it. And that was about, almost a month ago. So my knee was still a little weird. So I thought, okay, I got up here. Now I have to get down.
Yeah. Well, how is your knee? Is it?
It's better.
Good,
Yeah.
good.
It's but I will tell anybody a scope surgery or whatever they call it. It's a scope, but they fix two torn meniscus. It is not a walk in the park, and it is not something you're going to get over in a month or two. So, and then at the end they said, "Oh yeah, you'll feel better in about 6 months." It's like you could have told me that beforehand.
That kind of works that way, doesn't it? Yeah. Well, and you think about athletes who have knee problems and they go in and scope, or they do something and they're back out playing in 2 weeks.
Well, they got 24/7 care.
Yeah.
They've got some, they've got all the whirlpools and
sitting in
all
a
the
whirlpool.
things that the average person doesn't have the accessibility to. And I had a friend that just had a hip done, and she's great. They had her walking like that day and out the door in 2 days, and she said that was easier than the knee.
Oh gosh. You never know.
I know.
But the thing we do know is that you're mobile and you're out and about. What are some of the jobs that you've been doing and been bidding on? I mean, is it
I just put in some really pretty 2.5-inch wood blinds in a brand new house in Loop City. And that was the whole house. And we went with 2.5 inch. When you think of a 2-inch wood blind and you make those slats that 1/2 inch bigger, there's fewer slats in the window. So it gives you, when they're tilted, it gives you a more open space to look out of. So that was pretty cool. A lot of cellular shades for the fact of heat and the cold coming through the window. That's the best thing I can put on a window is a cellular shade. A double cell, if you put that in a window and then it goes to wood is the next step. So, the woods we put in your house, you can physically feel that cold behind that shade. So it is.
It's great because it's behind the shade and not on your chair you're sitting on.
Yeah, and it really does. The cellular shades really make a big difference in heating and cooling issues. So that's a good thing. And then just other times it's just a matter of not really privacy issues as much as just cutting the sun glare or the sun damage that's happening, especially in newer homes. There's more of the UV things built into a lot of the newer products. But if you're renovating an older home and you're not putting in the newer floors and you're just staining them or treating them, some of those also have a UV inhibitor. But, some of the windows just have no UV protection at all. So,
yeah, I know when you have so many people do these days have went to the big TVs, big screens.
Oh, yeah. Big screens.
You don't see very many small ones anymore. Yep. And they do catch a lot of light and a glare, and to have shades that you can adjust depending on the time of the day. If you're watching a football game or your favorite movie or whatever, it's really nice to be able to pull a cord or adjust them a little bit.
Yep, absolutely.
Before, yeah.
And it's funny how just that glare when you don't think about it, and then I can go in and put a sample shade just to hold it up there, and all of a sudden realize some people never even notice the glare until it's so bad that they can't hardly see something. Then it's like, oh. And then when you take that away for just that minute of holding a shade up in the window, it's like, oh. Okay.
Well, if you've been one of those people that's been sliding to one end of the couch or the other, or maybe laying on the floor so you can get a different angle, you might give Trish a call. It's a lot less frustrating, and you can actually enjoy yourself a little more.
Yes. But no, it's been great. We have a wonderful community. We really do. I've just been so blessed. So.
Well, that's great. And for you, community means central Nebraska because you go all over the place.
All over.
Yeah.
I've, and word of mouth and referrals are wonderful.
Yeah.
So I just was able to take a little bit of an extra discount off of another order because of a referral that I got. So it was pretty cool.
When you were in Loop City, were there any little old stories about my brother, Brent Apperson, bro?
No.
Didn't hear anything?
No, didn't hear anything. And they're kind of new to the area, new house.
Oh,
they
wouldn't.
They were just moving in, so they don't know all the, all those things.
All the dirt on my bro.
Yeah, I was a real wild kid back when I was growing up.
But I was out at Lloyd Eggleston's house, and he said to tell you hello.
Huh.
Well, that's nice that Lloyd just passed that along, and they kind of, I didn't realize till a while back, they're still up on Rhino, but they're down the road a little ways.
Down the road a little ways, about a mile from the other house. So,
yeah, that's
I
great.
was able to go in and fix a vertical that had stopped working for him. So we got that working. And
well, if you ever need any of your fence fixed, Lloyd can help you there. Last time I saw him, he was out working on the fence. So you get to know,
it's beautiful out there.
It is nice out there, and I know it's a living for you. It's how you make revenue. But all of the people you've met through your business,
you wind up with more friends, and just it's so much fun to walk in somewhere, and I guess my voice is distinct enough because of the Maryland, East Coast accent going on, I guess, which I don't know I have. But, people walk up and behind me at the grocery store and say, "You're on the radio, you're Trish." And I'm like, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
so
that's both a good and a bad thing, by the way.
It is. But that's what I've told you all along. I said the first few months of doing this, I'd be up all night stressing about what am I going to talk about, what am I going to say, and now it's like I just get dressed in the morning and come in like, hey, we're here.
Yeah,
what are we talking about?
Well, we always said,
it's friends.
Yeah, and we're friends, and Brent and I've always talked about when people are nervous about it, because we understand that, but when you know so much about what you do day to day, what your art, what your craft is,
right?
It's not really that tough because
it's not hard to talk about something you love to do.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what it all comes down to. So, and it's just fun getting out there and meeting new people, and so
good. Well, I'm glad it's going well for you. Tell Spence hi.
I will. He couldn't believe I asked him to come in last couple of weeks ago. He's like, "Really? You want me to?" I'm like, "Sure, come on. Dave, Brent.
Yeah, well,
everything's good."
Yeah, and he looked great. He looked like he was feeling good.
He feels good. Yeah, had a minor allergic reaction to something, and we think it was like a gel stuff that I was putting on his arm to stop itching. His tongue swelled up.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no.
Like midnight Friday morning, so Thursday midnight. Yeah. So we were in the emergency room. He was there for about 12 hours.
Oh. You
just don't know when those things are going to happen.
Gosh.
But it was something that we can laugh at. So.
Well, good. I'm glad it got worked out.
It was.
Throw that number.
I didn't take any pictures, but
you should have.
I know.
If you remember back when you were first maybe married, you wanted his tongue to swell up so he could.
Hey.
So he could,
No, don't.
No. Okay,
just
sorry.
Stop now. Okay.
Oh, Brent's on his island. I can tell. Anyway, thank you. Throw that number out real quick again.
308-870-3677.
All right, that's Designs of Distinction.
Yep.
We'll take a timeout and catch up on some news.
If you are looking for the latest techniques, look no further. Team Physical Therapy has skilled therapists that are able to offer you not only manual therapy, expert exercise programs to treat your neck, back, shoulder, and knee pain, but also dry needling. Call 872-5111. Our highly trained staff are here to get you moving again and enjoy life. Call 872-5111 or check us out on the web at myteampt.com.
Ansley Lumber and Supply is proud to be your full-service lumber yard. From premium lumber and top-quality building materials to paint, tools, and ag supplies. When you drop by Ansley Lumber, their crew is prepared to help you with your project. From the materials for building a house to the accessories and pieces needed to make it a home. Ansley Lumber hopes you stop by to talk to them about your dream project. Ansley Lumber and Supply, Main Street, Ansley, or call 308-935-1815.
The Callaway Good Life Center offers a facility with the comforts of home. Services include skilled nursing care, long-term care, respite care, and more. Callaway Good Life Center is a great place to work, offering competitive wages. Call 836-2267 for more information.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KPBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. The White House makes a move to help schools struggling to stay open amid the latest Omicron-fueled COVID surge. Correspondent Stacey Lynn in Washington.
The administration is giving the schools tests. 5 million rapid tests and 5 million PCR tests will be available this month.
Some New York City high school kids staged a walkout over COVID safety measures. Many Medicare recipients will no longer be covered for the controversial, expensive Alzheimer's drug Aduhelm. CBS's Dr. David Agus.
What matters really is the drug working? Is the patient getting better? And price should be proportional to benefit.
President Biden does an about-face on the filibuster in hopes of bringing a vote on voting rights to the Senate floor.
State legislators can pass anti-voting laws with simple majorities. If they can do that, then the United States Senate should be able to protect voting rights by a simple majority.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Here is a look at state news. I'm Gavin Higgins. A Stanton man made his first appearance in court on Monday. Stanton County Court said 27-year-old Jordan Wagner Munoz of Stanton made his first appearance after he was formally charged with felony assault on a police officer, along with resisting arrest and driving during suspension. Officials said that Wagner Munoz was arrested back in December by the sheriff's office in Stanton after he was observed driving during suspension, and when he was contacted, he refused to cooperate and began to resist arrest. Authorities said that during the struggle, he allegedly bit a sheriff's deputy on his wrist, and Wagner Munoz was finally subdued when other officers arrived on the scene. Officials said a female 30-year-old Deborah Thompson of Stanton was also present and charged with obstructing a police officer for her actions during the struggle and made her first court appearance as well. Both are scheduled to appear back in court on February 8th. Only hours after Mayor Jean Stothert said she opposes another mask mandate for the city, a mandate is on its way. Douglas County Health Director Lindsay Hughes said she is imposing a citywide indoor mask mandate lasting 4 weeks. Stothert issued a statement saying it makes no sense for a mask mandate in Omaha when people who live in Douglas and other nearby counties come to Omaha every day. Governor Pete Ricketts issued a statement that he remains adamantly opposed to mask mandates for Nebraskans. Ricketts says the Douglas County Health Department lacks the legal authority to impose a mandate, and he is asking the Attorney General to consider legal action. Hughes made the announcement at the county board meeting where Commissioner Mike Friend pushed back.
Behind a mandate comes enforcement. And the biggest issue I had with the last set of mandates that we had citywide is, first of all, of course, they didn't cover, if you get outside of the city limits, and Douglas County, 15% of Douglas County is outside of the city limits, you can do whatever you want. If the city mandates masks, who's going to enforce it? How is it enforced? Is it our police department, which is stressed incredibly, by the way? Is it the county sheriff's department, which is stressed incredibly, by the way? Who does it? And is it a clerk at Target that says you can't come in here without one? What happens, Dr. Hughes? I'm serious about this.
Absolutely, and I think that's a completely valid question, and that's one of the last details that's being ironed out right now.
Right now, although 70% of the county is vaccinated, the number of positive COVID cases has jumped in the last week. As of Monday, the county reported that 23 staffed ICU beds are currently available.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Eddie Garcia.
News from the NFL, where we now have 7 head coaching vacancies. The New York Giants fired Joe Judge on Tuesday after 2 seasons and an overall record of 10-23. The Giants are now looking for a new head coach and general manager. 6 games in the NBA. The Grizzlies make it 10 wins in a row, beating the Warriors 116-108. Ja Morant led Memphis with 29 points. Steph Curry had a triple-double in the loss for Golden State. Suns are a league best 31-9 after beating the Raptors 99-95. Bulls beat the Pistons by 46 points, 133-87 the final. Clippers get by the Nuggets 87-85. Wizards top the Thunder 122-118. And the Pelicans get by the Timberwolves 128-125. Top 25 college basketball, 3 games featuring ranked teams going head-to-head, including number 1 Baylor suffering its first loss of the season, falling to number 19 Texas Tech 65-62. Number 4 Auburn beat number 24 Alabama 81-77. And number 9 Kansas gets by number 15 Iowa State 62-61.
Here's your weatherology forecast. For today, look for sunny to partly cloudy skies with high temperatures pushing up into the mid-50s. Then for tonight, mostly clear, will drop back to a low of 30. Lots of sunshine on your Thursday with highs climbing up to 53. On Friday, a windy day in store. Do pick up a chance for rain-snow mix with highs back to 42. Lower winds from the northwest at 20 to 30. For the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Michael Carroll.
Do you check your Google search results regularly? You should. People often get their first impression of you or your business online. Negative comments on the internet can impact your life and your livelihood. Take control of your online reputation. Get your free reputation report card at reputationdefender.com. It may reveal negative posts from an ex-employee, upset patient or client, news article, legal issue, or even exposed personal information right there in your Google search results. Uncover what's lurking on the internet about you with reputationdefender.com's patented scan and get your free reputation report card. Or for immediate assistance with your reputation, call 800-401-6681. Our cutting-edge technology helps make your Google search results look their best. Call 800-401-6681. That's 800-401-6681. 800-401-6681. Or take the free scan at reputationdefender.com.
9 minutes past the hour. Good to have you along. It's 30 degrees outside. We'll call it partly cloudy now. Some cloud cover out there we didn't see earlier. Winds are not a factor. That's always nice. Barometric pressures at 30.11 and rising. Humidity at 61%. High yesterday was an unbelievable 58 with an overnight low of 28. Sunset today at 5:30. Sunrise tomorrow morning at 8:03. And again, only 200ths precipitation measured all of this month. I believe it was 1400ths in the month of December. It is very dry out there. Please be careful. We want to send out a happy birthday wish to Zane Dady, celebrating a birthday today. And I believe he is at Trotter's working hard, but he has the radio on. So good morning, Zane Dady. Happy birthday to you. All right. Exciting times in the movie biz, and we have just the lady here, the young lady, to tell us all about it. Don't we, Brent?
I do believe we do. Hi, Tanya. How are you?
Hi, Brent. Hi, Dave.
Boy, the Fox Theater's been buzzing.
It's been, since Thanksgiving, it's been a really great time to be in the movie business. I've told a few people that Spider-Man is my new favorite superhero. It brought everybody back in, which was wonderful.
Well, it's been setting all kinds of records, right? I mean, for box office numbers and everything. And I know my girls and I had the opportunity to go see it at the Fox Theater. We went the day after Christmas and happened to be out and about on Christmas and saw the crowd on Christmas Day, and then it was packed the night that we went. So a lot of people have enjoyed the movie, and it was a great movie. It's one of those movies that you just want to grab a deal of popcorn and sit back and enjoy, because it had everything in it.
Just a good time. I mean, no agenda. Just a really great movie. I loved it. I've seen it twice.
Yeah.
And then as well as that one, we had Sing 2, which also came out the week of Christmas. So we had 2 really great movies that were family friendly, and I think we had a great lineup for Christmas, and it had something for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm assuming just a boost in the arm, right? For you guys, but really for the movie business in general, kind of, wasn't it?
Well, and we spent the majority of 2021 a mixture of theater and streaming. So this definitely showed the industry that people were ready to go back to the movies. You can give us that window back of theater only time. And Warner Brothers, in particular, was all streaming and theater the whole of last year, where Disney kind of played it by ear. When Shang-Chi came out, they're like, oh, wow, that did really well. I think we'll go back to theater only first. But Warner Brothers didn't, so it was unfortunate. But going into 2022, we do have a window where movies will be released in theaters first again. It's not the 90-day window that we used to enjoy, but we'll take 45 or whatever they're willing to give us.
I was going to ask you, Tanya, about that. I heard on one of our news feeds here the other day, one of the companies were making a decision on a movie, and they had decided to stream only. And their reasoning for it was because it was a family-oriented film. They thought it wouldn't go as well in theaters as streaming it. And I'm thinking they don't understand this part of the world. Family films do great for you guys.
Yeah, I wonder if you're thinking of Turning Red. It's a Pixar film that I've been showing the trailer for a month and a half, thinking it was coming out in February, and it was just last week. Put out that it'll be streaming only. So unfortunate, especially for the people at Pixar. I mean, Disney bought them, and they're they control what comes out. But yeah, that was unfortunate news. I'd been looking forward to that, and family films are our bread and butter.
That's what I was going to say. I know that you've mentioned before that specific R films don't do as well as family oriented or G films. I mean, this part of the country, we don't really want to have to go be shocked all the time. So when we can take the whole family, it's a good thing. So hopefully they'll figure that out.
I hope so. I mean, I don't know what the reasoning was. Maybe they had it. Yeah, they put it out there a little bit to some trial audiences, and it just wasn't getting the feedback they wanted. I have no idea, but a little disappointing news.
Yeah.
Anytime a family film or an animated film in general is taken off and put. I am so sorry.
Oh, but listen to that song.
That's a good ringtone, though.
A little Queen
Yeah.
this morning. Thought I had that off.
That's a great ringtone. Well, the good news is that proven over the holidays is that people still love going to the theater and having that big barrel of popcorn and the candy and sitting and watching the show, hearing the big sound. I was impressed too, because when sometimes you drive by the Tiffany and you go, man, there's a lot of cars here, and you wonder what the show is and why so many people have went. And this one, you knew what was playing, so you knew, but they just kept coming and coming, didn't they?
Yeah, they really did. I thank everybody for coming back to the movies, and quick shout out to my staff. For taking care of them and so well and getting them into their movie as quickly as possible. It was busy. And, we've been, just like every other business, we've been dealing with supply problems and whatnot. But they're troopers. They're great. But we're going to have a party on Saturday, and I get to celebrate them a little bit. So
Good.
Very, very happy with how everything went the last month and a half. And looking forward, there's quite a few good movies coming out. I mean, I know we were talking about the one that they've put on streaming, but it's going to be a great year. I'm optimistic.
Well, getting up to a great start, and you have always mentioned your staff and how you have people that have went through the ups and downs with you because they love working there.
They do. I think it's the place to be as a teenager, and they stuck it out with us through 2020 and 2021. And I had one young man who he started working January of 2020, and March of 2020 we were closed, but he's still with me.
That's nice.
Graduating this year, but I love our kids.
That's
They're
fun.
great.
It's fun. Well, Brent, I'm going to just back off now because you guys know your movies, you know the actors and actresses, and I really don't. So I'm just going to enjoy your conversation.
Well, I'll just let you tell her, but what's showing? I mean, what's currently running and what's coming?
We still have Spider-Man, so if you're one of the few that hasn't seen it, it will be running for another week. Sing 2 as well, great film. American Underdog, the Kurt Warner story. You may know him as NFL I think he's in the Hall of Fame.
He is, yep. Hall of
Football
Famer.
player. Kurt Warner. It's rags to riches, stocking at Hy-Vee, I think, in Iowa.
Yep,
and
he was a grocery boy.
Yeah. So and older when he
Yes.
came in. So hope for all of us. A great film. The Matrix 4. Ends tonight. If you haven't seen the latest installment in that series, Keanu Reeves in Matrix 4, that ends tonight at 7:10. And then starting on Friday, we have Kingsman. I don't know if you're familiar with the Kingsmen series. There's a couple of them out there. They're fun. It is rated R though, but it's an origin story for how the Kingsmen super secret spy group got started. So that'll start on Friday.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
one that popped out at me, because you always kind of list what's coming soon.
Yes.
I didn't know they made another Scream. Is this true?
They did.
They made another Scream movie.
Yeah, and it opens next month. Yeah.
Really?
Check out the trailer.
Right.
I'm actually intrigued.
And it looks like a lot of the original cast is coming back.
I think all of them.
All of them are back?
Yeah. Courtney Cox, David Arquette, all of them are back.
Nev Campbell.
Yes.
Not that I've seen the other ones. but no, I didn't know they were making another one. And I saw Scream 5. And
Yeah.
I'm like, wow.
Yep, that popped up on my radar too, and I can't open it. It starts on the 14th. Actually, it starts on tomorrow or Friday. Today's Wednesday. It starts Friday. We'll have it on the 28th.
Okay.
So if you're into a little bit of the horror genre, Nightmare Alley is also something that opened in December. We'll have it next Friday. Another kind of it's an interesting film. So check out those trailers. You can go to watchthefox.com. If none of these ring a bell, you can watch the trailer and see if it's something that interests you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're running the trailer for the 355.
Yes,
That looks good.
That looks good. It's an all-female lineup. I mean, there's a few guys in there. I think Sebastian Stan, you may know him as the Winter Soldier, but he does a lot of stuff. Yeah, they're spies. Yeah, they kick butt. Jessica Chastain. Yep. So that'll also be here on the 28th. So great movies in January. It's usually a slim month for films, but there were a lot that came out in December that I had to put off because Spider-Man and Sing were still doing so well. So we have them for January.
Good.
So any of those you were looking forward to, we'll have them now.
All right. I'm sure that a lot of people came in and purchased gift cards for Christmas gifts and everything, so you can use those. But, hey, birthday's coming up. Gift card.
Valentine's Day.
There you go, Valentine's
Yes.
Day. Gift cards still make a great gift.
They do make a great gift, and they are available both in the theater and in town. You can go to Grocery Cart, Varney's, and Nebraska State Bank. Those are preloaded, but you can also, if you spend $50, you get a free pass. Those locations also have those. Or you can stop in, or you can buy them on our website, both virtual or physical. We will mail them out for you. So, yeah.
All right. Free popcorn on Tuesday night?
Free popcorn every Tuesday.
All right.
It's our favorite day.
Be sure and get there early, too, and check out the businesses that are advertised before the movie starts. I know they're a big help to you. So.
Yes. They keep our prices down. Excuse me. We haven't had to raise ticket prices in a number of years before I even got there. So I've been there almost 10.
What?
And yes, I know. This
That
is my
doesn't seem
10th
possible.
year. That means I've lived here 10 years.
For you, that's a long time, isn't it?
That's a long
One spot.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always have that in the back of my mind, like, where am I going next? And here I still am.
Well, we're happy.
But this is a great place to be. We love it here. It's
Good.
been wonderful.
Good. Cozad doing well?
Cozad's been, yes, they've been extremely busy. And you mentioned seeing all the cars downtown. A lot of people, they still bring that up, that it's so nice to see downtown Cozad full of cars again and just people. And they've got a lot of great restaurants. So it's bringing people from out of town. We get a lot of customers from Gothenburg and Lexington coming to the movies. So yes, downtown Cozad is buzzing on the weekends.
That's good.
Again.
And they do have great restaurants, and they've got some businesses there that are really, really going to town. So
Yeah.
I'm sure it's great to be a part of that.
And we're really proud of that theater.
Yeah.
If you have, it's about 45, 50-minute drive. Go check it out. It turned out really well. We're really proud of it.
All
And
right.
like you said, the community
Yep.
loves having it.
Yeah, I bet they do.
And they're showing all the same movies. And watchthefox.com, on the landing page, you can choose Broken Bow or Cozad,
Okay.
depending on which theaters movie times you're looking for.
All right, Tanya, thanks so much
Thank
for
you.
coming in. Come see us anytime. We love having you in.
Absolutely. Thanks.
All right. Do you think Brent looks extra cute today? I think he does. His little shirt and everything.
He always looks cute. We're all cute.
Almost knocked my headset off there. We'll take a break. Thanks, Tanya.
Thanks, Dave.
Even if you have given up on your other New Year's resolutions, there's still time to fulfill your resolution to bank smarter. Leave your regular checking account in 2021 and upgrade to Premier Checking with Bruning Bank. With Premier Checking, you can earn interest in your account for completing simple actions you do anyway. Already have an account with us? Transitioning takes less than a minute. Wanting to set up a new account? Stop by and complete our quick and simple sign-up process. Check out details and rates at bruningbank.com. Bruning Bank, member FDIC.
Your friends at Barney Health Mart in Broken Bow invite you to compare and save this January with Health Mart products. Feel better with chest congestion relief 50 counts, $6.99. Daytime, nighttime cold and flu soft gels are $9.49. And daytime liquid cap.
breed them on. At Ritter's, our cattle provide you predictable calving ease, excellent growth, dispositions, and maternal traits, and the all-important carcass traits. Come to Ritter Herefords February 3rd for our bull and heifer sale at the ranch northwest of Callaway. You can bid from the seats or online. Ritter Cattle Work.
This week at Bow Bootery, it's all about boots, boots, boots. We've gotten our red pins out and marked 25% off fashion boots, bear paws, and snow boots. There's lots of winter left, so let's keep your feet warm in the cold and snow. We have other winter garb at Bow Bootery too, like wild rags and comfy socks. Thorlos and Dan Post socks are only $5 a pack. We'll see you soon at Bow Bootery on the square in Broken Bow.
Did you know that Off-Broadway in Broken Bow has apartment openings? And did you know that they have 5 different styles of apartments? That means it's easy to find one that fits what you need. Plus, you can move into Off-Broadway almost immediately. If you or a loved one are not sure if senior living is for you, talk to your friends at Off-Broadway and they'll show you the many options you have to choose from. At Off-Broadway, they serve 3 home-cooked meals a day, have numerous daily activities, transportation, and much more. Ask about their specials going on right now at Off-Broadway in Broken Bow.
Today's Wrestling Report is brought to you in part by Trotter Fertilizer and Broken Bow. Success is what you want from your fields, both now and in the future. To build towards both, utilize the help of Trotter Fertilizer. Using their expertise and leading technology, they can help you analyze your fields to move them forward to stronger yields. Give Trotter Fertilizer of Broken Bow a call. They are proud to be bringing you this Wrestling Report on KCNI KBBN.
Friendly service every time. Quality is what you'll find where your neighbors and your friends go see Trotter.
The Broken Bow Wrestling Report on KCNI KBBN Radio is brought to you in part by Duda Plumbing. Scott supports the hardworking wrestlers who put in nothing but a full effort every practice and match. For plumbing service, septic installation, or pumping, call Duda Plumbing at 872-3402. Duda Plumbing of Broken Bow is proud to bring you this wrestling report, all about the student athletes who give it their all on the mat and in the classroom.
And it's time now on the Breakfast Show for the weekly Broken Bow Wrestling Report, brought to you by Duda Plumbing and Trotter Fertilizer in Broken Bow. And we got the Broken Bow Wrestling coach in the studio with us. Coach Schaaf, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Wow, great weekend again for your kids. You went to a real tough meet, made it all the way out to David City. Now, the night prior to that, you wrestled Malcolm in a duel, which you won. And then, of course, went to David City for the Aquinas Invitational. Came back with the runner-up trophy, but just 4.5 points behind Aquinas, who won it. Man, on paper, it just looked like your kids gave another really good performance on Saturday.
They did. You know, we knew going out there, and it's good for us to get out there to see some, some different wrestling and see some guys from the eastern side of the state. The only team we'd seen there before was Aquinas, and we'd seen them last week at Wood River. But, you had Aquinas, who's number 1 in Class C, and Milford, who's number 2 in Class C. And then, as far as like team depth, there wasn't a whole lot of other teams that were like really deep and like would be in contention for the team title. But they, like Twin River they have like, I think 8 kids, but they're, 6 of them are seniors that are tough. And so it was good competition, and it was a good bracketed tournament. We get to where we wrestle a lot of dual tournaments here, especially after Christmas. And it's good to have that bracket and know that, if you win, you keep moving on. If you lose, you drop down to the loser's bracket. And if you lose again, you're out. So it's good for that mentality coming towards districts and conference and stuff like that. So it was good.
We were visiting before we started recording. You took 18 kids, right? 16 of them medaled.
Yes.
That's not bad.
No, that's the thing is, and I think it goes to show our depth of our team and the kids that, what we have in the room, because they're, we had 4 JV kids there, and 3 of the 4 of them medaled. And the one JV kid that didn't medal was Hagan Campbell, but he had to wrestle Cal Wells, our starter, to get in for a medal. And the only other kid that didn't medal was our 170-pounder, Leighton Linder, and he lost in the consolation semis to a decent kid from from Aquinas, but he wrestled well too. So, I mean, we went out there and it was kind of cool to see the face-offs. You've seen all these broken bow kids or on the medal stands. I mean, there was broken bow kids everywhere, but that's just our kids. They work hard and, they're pretty good. So.
And when you have that happen and you have that depth and you've got broken bow kids in more than one weight class and they're both medaling, that catches the eye of other teams, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it was a thing that we walked out of there, and I said to our coaches that, you know what, there was a lot of people that weren't very happy with broken bow. And that, not that we were doing anything wrong, but we were winning. And I mean, you've seen broken bow kids everywhere,
and
that's
they were
a compliment.
Winning.
And it is, because I mean, our kids are, even when they lose close matches, you know what, they're expected to act a certain way. And, it's just, we're pretty good. And some people don't like that. And so they're going to be upset. And you know what, we do things the right way and we go out and win matches. That's okay.
You had 4 champions on the day. Chauncey Watson hadn't lost a match yet this year, right? Still undefeated, won the title for you at 106.
Yeah, he's tough. We're trying to find him. I mean, you're always trying to find a bigger dog. I mean, because you got to find somebody that can beat you so that you can, tighten up. How do I need to tighten up? What do I need to do on my matches? And Chauncey's wrestling he's wrestling tough. He is. I mean, we're should get some matches this weekend. I think that'll be getting some matches. So that's what we're trying to do. But he is tough.
Braylon Reinerson.
Yep.
Champion at 126.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. No, he's another one that he's put his time in. I mean, he's a good wrestler that's wrestled a lot of matches, but he's always been JV, because we've had, like Casey Falkenberry and those guys were always there, and he couldn't beat those guys, and now he's getting his opportunity to to shine. And it's a testament to his mentality. In these times, people, as they want to come in as a freshman or whatever and start, and that's, sometimes it works out, sometimes you're good enough, but a lot of times it doesn't. And especially if you're in a good room or on a good team, you have to pay your dues, and you have to, put the time in. And even then, it's not always fair. You might not always get to be that varsity spot, but he's put his time in, and he's worked hard at it. And yep, he's tough. We just got to keep him going.
Yeah. Your other champions, Max Denson won the title at 182. Sawyer got the title at 285. 2 guys that, Sawyer, of course, is senior. I look at Max, and sometimes I just have to keep reminding myself the kid's still pretty young.
Yeah, yeah.
But those are 2 of your leaders.
Yeah, they are. And Max is a gamer. I mean, he finds a way to win. I mean, like I was telling you, that he was wrestling. I think the kid was the number 1 or number 2 kid in Class C and was getting beat, 7-0, and kid hooked the cradle up on, and Max got a defensive pin out of it, and it wasn't a fluke. It wasn't like the kid just was in bad position. This is a good kid that Max put him in that position to get pinned, and then he come out and beat the. I think it was like the number 3 or 4 kid from Milford in the finals. I mean, it was just, he wrestled well. He had a tough weekend, and to come out, he'd lost to a tough match to a kid from Milford the night before and was kind of upset with the way he wrestled. And, or I guess it was from Malcolm. I'm sorry. The Malcolm
duel. Yeah.
And come back that next day, and I think there was 4 ranked kids in that weight class, and he ended up on top of it. So,
yeah.
Testament to him. He just keeps grinding. Now we just got to get him on his offense and not make it so exciting. I'm old, Apperson. I'm old. I don't know if my heart can take this, but he adds a few gray hairs to my goatee.
Yeah,
but we're good. The team looked tough. I mean, they wrestled well.
That's good. You had 3 runner-up finishes. Wilson Suso-Zinn. I assume that he's kind of where he wants to be now at weight-wise, right? He wrestled at 113 and was runner-up for you.
And he was one that he come off the mat, and I think he lost 5-4 or something, or maybe 6-5 or something, and he comes off and he goes, I kind of got in his ear. I'm like, he is a good, great kid, and is always smiling and all this. And I walked off, and I was like, you know what? At some point, you got to just get mad that you're getting beat to this kid, because it's a Cavan kid from Aquinas who's good, but Wilson's tough too. And he come up afterwards and he goes, I can beat that kid. And I'm like, I know you can. So yeah, he wrestled tough. And then Cy Wells had the number 1 kid in C. And I think the match ended up being, I don't know if it was 6-2 or something like that, but he was up, I think he was up. The kid from Milford was up 4-3 or something like that, and we took a late shot at the end and made it a little bit farther away that the kid countered. But you know what, Cy wrestled tough, but that's another thing of you got to wrestle tough kids, because Cy was just in this morning and we were talking about what's he got to do to get better. How can he beat this kid? And so we you want to wrestle good competition.
Yeah.
So,
like we said, it's 16 medal winners. We don't have enough time to take each one of them individually, but was there just another kid or two that just really stuck out to you with the way that they wrestled on Saturday?
One kid that really, wrestled well was Dakota Baum. We put Dakota Baum in on the varsity. We, with, because you could put multiple kids in a weight. So we had Talon Harold and Connor Wells at 138, and put Dakota Baum in there, who's been wrestling JV, put him in at varsity 45, and he went 3-2, or no, he went 4-1 on the day, and couldn't wrestle his last match because he had wrestled too many matches.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he's a kid that he's a the one match he got beat, I told him, I said, it's not a thing that you got beat because the kid was a better wrestler. You got beat because the kid was stronger. And he's a kid, if we can get him in the weight room, he's just a sophomore as well. If we can get him in the weight room and get some muscle on him, he's going to be a kid that's going to win a lot of matches for us.
Yeah.
So
what's coming up for you this week? I know we got the Triangular with Gothenburg and Valentine. We're going to do that on the radio, and we'll just let people know we're going to do a video stream of it as well, so you can watch it, listen to it.
It'll be good.
Yeah.
Valentine's number 2 in the state as far as dual teams, and we're number, I don't know if we're 4 or 5 or what we are, but it's going to be a good duel. That's I was looking at it already, and it's like, okay, we're going to have to wrestle well, and so it's going to be good. We go to, so we have Gothenburg and Valentine here on Thursday, and then we go down to the Gothenburg dual tournament. And so I think in our pool, I think we see like Adams Central and Alliance and Sydney and Minden, and hoping we can get through that. And on the other side is Waverly. And Waverly, I think, is, like, as far as dual teams, I think they're number 2 in the state in Class B. So we want to wrestle them because they're in our district as well. So we want to, hopefully we can take care of our business on our side, and hopefully they can take care of business on their side, and we can meet in the finals and just provide us another opportunity to see good kids.
Competition continues to be strong every week, doesn't it?
We try.
Yeah.
I mean, we try to get them, get them as tough as we can do it. So.
Well, we always appreciate you coming in. Have a great week and weekend, and we'll talk to you next Monday.
Sounds great.
All right. Coach Ed Schaaf joining us on the Broken Bow Wrestling Report.
Today's Wrestling Report is brought to you in part by Trotter Fertilizer and Broken Bow. Success is what you want from your fields, both now and in the future. To build towards both, utilize the help of Trotter Fertilizer. Using their expertise and leading technology, they can help you analyze your fields to move them forward to stronger yields. Give Trotter Fertilizer of Broken Bow a call. They are proud to be bringing you this Wrestling Report on KCNI KBBN.
Friendly service every time. Quality is what you'll find where your neighbors and your friends go see Trotter.
The Broken Bow Wrestling Report on KCNI KBBN Radio is brought to you in part by Duda Plumbing. Scott supports the hardworking wrestlers who put in nothing but a full effort every practice and match. For plumbing service, septic installation, or pumping, call Duda Plumbing at 872-3402. Duda Plumbing of Broken Bow is proud to bring you this wrestling report, all about the student athletes who give it their all on the mat and in the classroom.
8:43 is the time. Sounds like Dave is just about ready to go with the remote from Varney Health Mart, so we'll send it his way right after this short timeout.
Resetting your password, unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things. like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
Ask Universal Insurance in Broken Bow if auto owners make sense for you.
For those 62 years of age and for those that are handicapped or disabled regardless of their age, the Grand Generation Manor in Callaway has affordable housing available. An equal housing opportunity provider and employer. They're located at 200 South Grand Avenue in Callaway. The Grand Generation Manor.
It's midnight. Banking time. Really? Well, yeah. I just got back from watching my son play the sport he loves 2.5 hours away. My family's asleep, and I have a little bit of quiet. Need to look at and sign our loan renewal? Done. Need to deposit a check? On it. Need to transfer some money to my daughter in college? Taken care of. Nebraska State Bank has the ability to make sure I can do my banking when it fits my schedule. So yeah, midnight is banking time. My banking time.
Nebraska State Bank, Broken Bow, Callaway, Myrna. Member FDIC.
All right, 8:45, right on the dot. Time to go to Varney Health Mart and say good morning to Dave.
Thank you, Brent. Good morning to everybody. We are at Varney Health Mart in Broken Bow on this National Pharmacist Day. I don't know if the guys even know that here. They're being honored today, and they're very busy here as well, Julie, right?
Yes, they are very busy, and it is that time of year where there's a lot of sinus infections and colds, but you know what? They're always busy.
Yep.
We just need medicine, so.
We do. And I think you're right. If you talk to anybody, 1 out of 5 or maybe even a higher percentage is having sinus, have that little headache about halfway through the day, and then all of a sudden about 6 o'clock at night it feels like you're coming down with a cold. Next day you're okay, and then you're just kind of continually fighting it.
That's very true, Dave. You're right. You have that pressure in there, and as the day goes on, it builds more and more. And one of the best things you can do is drink lots of fluids too.
Oh, you sound like my wife. Let's go on a tour, Julie.
Okay, but it's true. Us women know these things.
I know. She says drink more water, Dave.
More water. Get that. Water flushes out all toxins. Not all, but
It helps.
It helps a lot. And I want our customers to know, because we are the only business in town that prints off photos off of your tablet or phone, whatever. We finally got one roll of photo paper in. We usually get several rolls in, but we have one roll, so it's up and going right now.
Okay. And yeah, you are the only one in the community that we're aware of that offers that nowadays. And with supplies being short, you got one roll, so if you have some pictures to do,
yes,
you might want to get in, right?
Right, because when we were out, we had several people coming in wanting to get their their holiday photos developed. Well, come on in.
Come in while the roll lasts.
Yes.
You don't know when you're going to get another one.
We don't, and maybe by now we do have another one back there, and I don't know. But when this one came in, I know Brenda ordered more rolls, so we only got the one.
Okay.
So.
All right. We're talking about the paper that they're printed on.
Correct. Yep, the Kodak paper.
All right.
Kodak.
Now, I know that this might seem a little soon, but on the other hand, this is January 12th. We were talking about it before we went on the air. And February is Valentine's Day month. Yes. And with supply and demand out there for about everything, certainly jewelry and cards and that sort of thing, will probably go pretty quickly when we get a little closer into February, so why not come in now?
Right. We have a good selection right now on hand for what Dave was just talking about, our Montana silver jewelry, our greeting cards, and our Russell Stover Valentine's Day candy. And in our Montana case right now, we still have a nice selection. We have a little bit of everything. And of course, we do have hearts for Valentine's Day. They come in all sizes. They're very pretty. I have some new jewelry in here that hasn't been out yet, that came out during the holidays. You'll have to come in and take a look.
Yeah, I do. I always love the way it looks in this display. It really shows it off. But everything from small, delicate jewelry to a little more bold is available here. Lots of necklaces and earrings and so forth that Yeah, maybe it'd make a great gift. I know it would.
It would. And we also have men's jewelry. We have the money clips. We have men's bracelets and some nice crosses right now. And Dave, with you saying there was some really delicate jewelry in here too, I love, this is a new little heart, and it is delicate, and there's a little arrow on it with a little tiny stone that's a diamond.
Oh, man.
So it's really pretty. I like that.
Just beautiful work on it. Very, very high. I don't know, it just looks like very high quality, and it is.
It is.
Yeah.
They take a lot of pride in what they do, and it has a good guarantee. If you ever have an issue with your Montana jewelry that you've purchased here, come talk to me, and I'll try to get it taken care of for you.
Okay. And then, of course, with that gift, or just without a gift, a card is always nice to give for any occasion, but certainly Valentine's Day. Now, I got to ask you a question.
Okay.
Well, we've got a little extra time here. When you were in school, Julie, and were you sensitive to the what the little heart candies said when somebody gave it to you? Like maybe you had a crush on a boy, or and they gave you one, let's be friends, rather than
Be mine.
Be mine. Oh, be mine. What
see,
you wanted.
See what came right out of my. Yes, I was very sensitive, Dave. Yes. And some girls got a stick of gum, and some girls didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you wanted to be careful about what you passed along to your teacher as well.
Yes.
With those hearts, those candy hearts. You had to be very careful. I don't think a lot of people think about that, but it was very important when you were like in second grade.
It really was, yes. And I always liked giving my teachers apples.
Apples were good. Mm-hmm. Go beyond that, then you're trying to get brownie points.
True.
So you have a nice selection of cards here right now. How long they'll last is another question, right?
Right, and it is a really nice selection. Debbie has them all out and displays nice, and there's some romantic ones, there's funny ones, there's to the wife, there's for, like I said, anyone. There's also, I just see down here on the bottom, she has some packets with, there's 8 cards per packet, which makes them about $1 a card. So if you wanted to send out some in the mail, or want to get some that like you were saying, your kids give to the teacher, a little bit special one, or maybe to grandma, we have those.
I especially like this one. To my amazing husband.
Oh.
Doesn't that kind of click?
Oh, it just does. And isn't that a good-looking card?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Life is so sweet when you marry the right person.
Yeah.
Shall we stroll over to the candy?
I'm sure my wife's going, oh.
You think she's listening to us today? Does she listen every morning?
She does, yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
that's
She
good.
usually come home, or if I stop by, she has the radio on, so that's comforting.
That is.
Although I will be honest with you, when she delivered the newsline in the car, she would listen to public radio.
Oh.
That hurt.
Did that hurt?
They had this newscast she wanted to hear about Nebraska news.
Well, it is educational.
Yeah.
Not saying that yours isn't. Yours is very educational and entertaining.
Yeah.
So.
But no, she has the radio on, and we appreciate anybody who has the radio on.
That's for sure.
Now, we're standing in front of, I would call it traditional, the heart candy, if you will.
Yes, and Tia does the ordering for our Russell Stover's candy now, and she made the order early to make sure that we got
some.
What we ordered. And actually, when she called in, they had told us there were 2 that we weren't going to get, and we actually did get them. So we were happy for that and grateful. We have large hearts that are in the boxes of assorted chocolates, dark chocolates, pecan delights. The boxes are very pretty. I would say there's some that you could keep back and maybe put jewelry in it, or your coins or something fun. And then we have a smaller box or a medium-sized box. Some have, well, these are fun because they have pets on them, little puppy dogs. And I think that's assorted chocolates. Those are all assorted. And then we have individual candy bars. We have the chocolate truffle, which we can only get certain times of the year, which is a favorite. And then the peanut butter ones, and then the sea salt caramel.
Yeah, and up top there you have in the heart the pecan delights. Oh, those are good.
Those are really good.
Dark chocolate, and then the assorted. The assorted, that can be controversial.
Well, Dave, you could do what I always do. You just take a little bite off of one, and if it's one that you like, you eat it. If you don't like it, you put it back.
Yeah, or,
somebody else might like it.
Yeah, they might.
Yeah.
Probably not a great idea these days, but family.
Not family,
So,
what the heck?
Yeah. Now, you do have Russell Stover sugar-free candy. If you have a loved one out there that you want to give something kind of nice for Valentine's Day and they're not supposed to eat sugar, right?
Right. We have a really good selection of sugar-free candy, and they're in little bags, like 3-ounce bags. We have the toffee, the mint. We have dark chocolate, the dark chocolate pecan delight, and the milk chocolate pecan delight. There's chocolate-covered peanuts. There's one that's like a Snickers bar.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And it's sugar-free?
Sugar-free, and it's good. Honestly, this is very good. You can't really tell the difference at all. So.
All right.
And, another thing that we do in here from time to time, I forget to mention it, we do have the baker's chocolate as well. And if you want to purchase a coffee mug or maybe a bowl or something like that, that we could open the candy up and put it in and wrap it that way for you, that's kind of
that's
nice.
a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
It always looks nice.
All right. Now, that's Valentine's Day, and there's other gift ideas. You have ladies' garments and some watches and different things, and for the men, you always have wallets and different items that they would like for a Valentine's Day gift. So you can shop the floor, but know that you can get candy and cards right now.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
And again, Julie's working hard. The whole store's working hard to get things in here, but you all know the situation out there. It's not easy getting what you ordered. So.
And it's after Christmas, so inventory's down, and we've been doing inventory, which means whatever has come in the back, we can start putting out now. So we'll start getting some items in and out on the shelf, some new items.
Okay. All right, let's go ahead and switch on over if you don't mind. I know you was making some notes when I walked in, so.
Well, we could go wish Drew happy Pharmacist Day. Looks like he's kind of quiet right now at the moment.
All right.
Well, we don't have a customer talking to him.
Let's do that while we have a
filling
chance here, because
prescriptions.
we got about 5 minutes left. Oh, there's that phone. Oh, there goes Deb. Drew, do you know you're really important today?
Well, not until you said it earlier.
I just read it this morning, and then one of the things it did say, and I thought maybe we could talk about real quick because I know you're busy. It said pharmacists are right in there with as important as doctors, because you guys have to talk about the medicines, the side effects, what else they might be taking that might work or not work with the prescriptions they're already doing. You guys got to have a lot of responsibility. Do you sleep good at night?
Sometimes better than others. Yeah, sometimes I don't think that, like, if they go to a specialist or something, it doesn't always get told to the primary care provider what they're on and stuff, and so we have to make sure that both of those are jiving with each other, I guess.
Yeah. Well, and we know that if you had a little problem, you went to another doctor somewhere else or a specialist, like you say, sometimes the medicines kind of get lost in that shuffle.
Yep. So, one doctor tries to change what another doctor did, and then it doesn't get talked about that, well, you shouldn't be on both, or stuff like that.
Well, you guys do a great job.
We try.
Appreciate it. And, I have a little complaint. I called the other day, and I know it was Stephanie's voice, and she said, she called the house and said, your prescription is getting low, Dave, you need to come in and get it filled. Well, that's great, but she wasn't on a phone. It was a recording.
Yep.
That hurts.
I think she makes about 50 of those every day that she sends out.
Well, then she couldn't do them live. Thanks, Chris. Thanks a lot.
Have a good one, Dave.
Yep, it is a very special day, and we do rely on our pharmacists in our hometowns to take care of us and make sure we're not taking things that counteract one another or could do harm.
Right, and it's just like what Drew mentioned, where you have your general doctor, and then you might have a specialist for other conditions, and they don't always know exactly what you're taking that your GP has given you, and the pharmacist does.
They do. Yeah.
And so when they get a call in from, like here says, the specialist, then they look at what other medications you're taking, and if they have a question, they call them first before they would fill that prescription.
Yeah. And if you go to the doctor, a lot of times they're going to ask you, have you changed your meds? And you go, well, let's see, when was the last time?
Well, I hate it when that happens. Just like that, we lost the signal from Dave and his remote at Varney Health Mart. So we're going to take a short little break here and try to reconnect, and we'll try to have more of that for you coming up.
There's a difference between treating the pain and treating the problem. At Pearson Physical Therapy, we strive to not only reduce your pain, but actually treat the underlying cause so that you remain pain-free, even after you finish physical therapy. If you're frustrated by pain that keeps coming back, Pearson Physical Therapy can give you the tools that will keep you moving pain-free. Call Pearson's in Broken Bow at 308-872-5800 or check us out on the web at pearsonpt.com. Get the treatment you need and the care you deserve at Pearson Physical Therapy.
Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency is proud to say we are in Nebraska by Nebraskans for Nebraskans. We are owned by Nebraskans and we serve Nebraskans. Our agents understand the risks that we face in Nebraska. Whether it's your home, auto, business, crop, farm, or ranch, we can help you insure your property because we know the types of risk you face every day. If you want to work with an agent that understands your risk, give us a call or stop by our office in Broken Bow or Callaway. Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency, look for the big red sign.
All right, I think we've reconnected with Dave, so let's rejoin his conversation.
Julie, I think he took a break. Oh, there we are. Okay, so we're going to enclose. Sorry we got disconnected there, but it seems like that little spot we get disconnected. But hopefully you caught most of our conversations with the pharmacist. But we are in the medicine over-the-counter, I should say.
Yes.
And I know that you have a lot of things here and a lot of things you wish you had, but you're doing your best to keep the shelves stocked.
Yes, and I mean there is a good selection. We just don't have everything, but
Okay.
there's still a good selection. We're low on cough drops, but there's other cough drops. Vitamins, we're low on some, but I mean maybe some. One of the companies is low, but the other company has it.
Mhm.
So we're trying.
Come in, and you'll help them,
We
as you
will.
always do. Deb's there in the center of the building to check you out and get you anything you need. The pharmacists are ready to go. We appreciate everything you guys do.
Thank you, Dave. We appreciate everything you and your radio does.
Thank you. Now I think we're good to go. We're going to go back to the station here and send it back to, and Brent, I got to tell you, he looks really cute today. His mom's going to be very proud
Well,
of him.
I know, but you probably shouldn't say cute. You should probably say handsome or dapper or fun. You look really fun today.
Yeah, I think he looks cute.
All right. Okay.
Back to you, Brent.
All right, thank you, guys. And Julie, I agree with you. I'm uncomfortable with the cute. Handsome just seems so much better. All right, 9:02 is the time. Let's get caught up on some news. You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KPBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. The Biden administration will double the number of COVID tests it sends schools to 10 million a month to deal with the current surge of infections. Education Secretary Miguel Cardona tells CBS.
We're doing everything we can to make sure that our children have an opportunity to stay in school. That's where they need to be, and we know we can do it safely. So this announcement is further evidence that we're listening, and we're going to do everything we can to keep our schools open.
The prices of food, cars, and clothing have helped push inflation to a new 39-year high. CBS's Sarah Ewell-Weiss.
Consumer prices are up 7% from a year ago. In December, prices were up 0.5%, but that's down from the increase in November.
Just in from New York City, a judge has rejected Prince Andrew's bid to dismiss a lawsuit by Virginia Giuffre, who claims the royal sexually abused her when she was a teenager during encounters facilitated by Ghislaine Maxwell. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Isaac Lowenkron.
NFL media reports the Jacksonville Jaguars will interview former Houston Texans head coach and present Alabama offensive coordinator Bill O'Brien for their head coaching job tomorrow. Adam Schefter reports the Chicago Bears requested permission to interview Pittsburgh Steelers Vice President Omar Khan for their general manager job. In the NBA Tuesday night, the Phoenix Suns improved their NBA best record to 31-9 with a 99-95 victory at Toronto. The Memphis Grizzlies defeated the Golden State Warriors 116-108 despite a Steph Curry triple-double. The Grizzlies on a 10-game winning streak. They've won 20 of 24. And Brandon Ingram's game-winning three-pointer gave the New Orleans Pelicans a 128-125 triumph over the Minnesota Timberwolves. College hoops, 19th-ranked Texas Tech defeated number 1 Baylor 65-62, Baylor's first loss of the season.
Here's your Weatherology Forecast. For today, look for sunny to partly cloudy skies with high temperatures pushing up into the mid-50s. Then for tonight, mostly clear, will drop back to a low of 30. Lots of sunshine on your Thursday with highs climbing up to 53. On Friday, a windy day in store. Do pick up a chance for a rain-snow mix with highs back to 42. Lower winds from the northwest at 20 to 30. For the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Michael Carroll.
Hi, everybody. This is Roger Sloan with the Lillian Church of Christ. We used to hear it all the time. If you want to live forever, make Jesus Lord of your life. But I've got news for you. We're all going to live forever. The only question is, where? If you have questions, we have answers. Give us a call, 872-2618, Lillian Church of Christ, where we love to share Jesus.
Currently in our studios, cloudy skies, 35 degrees. High yesterday in our studios, 58, with the overnight low dropping to 28. Our sunset this evening, 5:30. Sunrise tomorrow, set for 8:03. That's your weather outlook. A check of news and sports as well. You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
Do you check your Google search results regularly? You should. People often get their first impression of you or your business online. Negative comments on the internet can impact your life and your livelihood. Take control of your online reputation. Get your free reputation report card at reputationdefender.com. It may reveal negative posts from an ex-employee, upset patient or client, news article, legal issue, or even exposed personal information right there in your Google search results. Uncover what's lurking on the internet about you with reputationdefender.com's patented scan and get your free reputation report card. Or for immediate assistance with your reputation, call 800-401-6681. Our cutting-edge technology helps make your Google search results look their best. Call 800-401-6681. That's 800-401-6681. 800-401-6681. Or take the free scan at reputationdefender.com.
Dad says Eglin has way too many ATVs and side-by-sides on hand. That means he's ready to make you a good deal. You can check out all of the units online at aglinatv.net. And the guys in the service department are always working hard to keep everyone up and running. Stop in and make Dad give you a good deal at Aglin ATV, West Highway 2, Broken Bow.
At Quality Senior Villages in Broken Bow, improving the quality of life of our residents is priority number one. We offer a unique assisted living lifestyle home for those suffering from Alzheimer's and dementia. When you add that to a safe and nurturing home-like environment, as well as staff that are specially trained in dementia care, providing 24 hours of loving support, you have a family-like atmosphere that makes residents feel right at home. Contact Quality Senior Villages in Broken Bow at 872-6387 for more information or stop in.
January 2021. Pair with a strong weed management program. Always follow pesticide label directions, IRM, grain marketing, and all other stewardship practices. I choose the Roundup Ready Extend crop system because I know they've got my back. Their Spray Early Weed Control Guarantee helps me get the most out of early season applications. If I experience less than commercially acceptable performance, I'm eligible for up to $18 per acre on additional applications. That's a system I can depend on. The Roundup Ready Extend crop system. See program details at sprayearlyguarantee.com.
Guarantee is subject to program restrictions. Always follow pesticide label directions.
13 minutes past the hour. Good to have you with us on this Wednesday morning on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. And it's great to have another guest in the studio with us this morning. Tony from Gary Superfoods is here.
How are you?
Doing good. Good to see you.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys have been staying busy.
We have.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have been gearing up for our, I mentioned last week, our operating system change is coming. Should be here tomorrow.
Okay, so that'll start tomorrow.
Starting tomorrow.
Okay.
We're excited.
All right.
Very, very excited.
And how will that kind of affect things in the store then, Tony?
It will be it should be a seamless process. We're going to keep, of course, one register free, open with the old system so that we can accommodate and push people through as fast as we can. It will be trying.
Yeah.
It lots of things. I'm not even actually 100% sure how trying it's going to be.
Well,
the end result will be fantastic. Great service for everyone. Quicker, much more accurate. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I think you hit on it. The end result. I know that we've made some changes with our automated system here at the radio station, and the process sometimes can be extremely stressful.
Yes.
But when you get to the end result, you find out that it's all worth it.
It's all worth it, yes. And then, of course, we're still struggling with our plumbing issues. That's been another ongoing issue. Exhausted all locals in Lincoln County and had to go clear down to Kearney, down to Buffalo to get someone up here. But it's, again, trying to get people. It takes a lot of people to get things done.
Oh, yeah.
It really does.
Yeah.
You know, with this chain of goods, you know, I think a lot of people may not think about how many folks, men, women, everyone, that it takes to get goods to a shelf. Right?
Yeah.
Yes, and we've been struggling. Monday was one of the worst I've seen in a long time. Is out of stocks.
Man,
it's getting to that point. Milk, we didn't get any 2% milk.
Wow,
how about that? That, you know, we got whole milk off that truck Monday morning, and that was it. Dairy was pretty bad. Grocery was getting to that point also, but we're trying. Our suppliers are doing what they can. But it does take a lot of effort. And speaking of effort, Michael's just still stacking up the meat department like nobody's business. Brent, you mentioned that you had some New York strips here a while back. All right, let's get into it.
All right,
Michael's got choice New York strips going now. 8 ounce, $5.99 each. That's each, not per pound. $5.99 each.
Wow, that's
choice.
Good.
Yes. And, we're going to do back to $2.99 a pound for 10-pound tubes of 80% hamburger. Okay. That's a very, very good price right now.
It is.
It's very, very good price. Pork shoulders at $1.49 a pound. Pork steaks at $2.19 a pound. And he's got choice sirloin tip roasts at $4.99 a pound right now. The boneless chuck roasts at $5.99 a pound. Chuck steaks at $6.49 a pound. And chuck eye steaks at $7.99 a pound. You ever chuck eye steak? You've had ribeye?
I don't know if I probably have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just that smaller portion, smaller cut in there. Oh, it's chuck eye steak, $7.99 a pound. They're just fantastic. Hey, we got a lot of shrimp at the store. Shrimp has been easy to get.
Well, that's good. As a guy who likes shrimp, I'm glad to hear that.
It has been very, very easy to get. We just got some new product, Aqua Star flavored shrimps. We're doing a Kung Pao.
Okay.
Little sweet and sour.
There you go.
And a little scampi, maybe.
Uh-huh.
$6.99 for a 16-ounce package of those.
That's good.
They're very, very good. Very good. Marinated pork tenderloins right now are $6.99 each. So easy. Toss that thing in the oven. 40 minutes later, you're delicious.
I like easy.
Easy. It's super, super, super easy. You know, and another one we've been doing well with. Are you familiar with Cajun Prairie? Pat from North Platte there had the food truck.
Yes, yeah.
For quite some time now.
Uh-huh.
Pat has purchased Fiedler's Meat Market.
Okay, I'm very familiar with Fiedler's.
Yes.
Yes.
Been a staple in Lincoln County in North Platte area for many, many years. Pat has purchased that facility.
Okay.
So he's doing very, very good with this. We've taken on Cajun Prairie product.
Wow.
Yes. So if you haven't tried it, it's Pat does kind of a Cajun twist to all his things. He has a bacon wrapped pepper jack stuffed pork tenderloin that's amazing. They're like $8.99 a pound. They're a little up there that way, but it's an amazing product. His stuffed peppers are to die for. They are a boudin stuffed pepper.
Okay.
Boudin balls.
Oh, wow.
Stuffed with cheese, boudin, with a kind of the hush puppy crust on the outside.
Yeah.
Best bet, throw those bad boys in the air fryer for about 10 minutes. Oh, my God.
Ready to go.
Oh, my God. They are delicious. He's doing boneless chicken breast, bacon wrapped, stuffed with cheese, pepper jacks, cream cheeses, jalapeno, bacon wrapped jalapenos, stuffed jalapenos. I can't even. I don't even know his entire menu. I can't go. Not sure when we'll get the alligator.
Oh boy! Now I've never had alligator. I want to try it though.
I do too.
So
I do
too. So his product now will be at Gary's in Broken Bow.
We have a lot of his product. We have sausage links also, and probably about 5 or 6 varieties of his bacon wrapped tenderloin, bacon wrapped chicken breasts, bacon wrapped chicken thighs, boneless chicken thighs. They are to die for. They're amazing. Kebabs, bacon wrapped stuffed kebabs. We have that. It's an amazing guy. He's quite the individual. Oh, let's see. We got some dairy things going on. Dairy was kind of Monday was pretty tough.
Tough to get, huh?
Tough. Some items are a lot of hit and miss here and there. We did get the butter quarters, the very popular 2 for $5. We did get a lot of that. And we're able to get some of the yogurts at $5 for $3. We did get some of that. Yoplait. Country Crock did show up for $3.99 for a 45-ounce tub. That's a pretty good price right now. And we did get our hands on the cold cookie dough, $2.99 right now. Okay. Yes, we did get that. Progresso soups right now, 4 for $5.
Okay.
Yeah, have a little soup.
Yeah.
How about a little tomato soup or chicken noodle soup? Campbell's, 99 cents. I see Dave just walked in. Yep.
Dave back?
Yep.
All right.
Yep, you bet. We might say hi later, huh? Well, reward points. We always get, now, the 2% again, Monday was a little tough. We're going to try tomorrow morning, see what that truck shows up. But with 350 points, you get $1.99 for a gallon of 2%.
Okay.
350 points gets you a wide awake creamers at 99 cents. 350 points gets you Prego pasta sauces at 99 cents. 350 points gets you 10-count waffles at 99 cents. Pretty decent.
Yeah.
You betcha. Absolutely.
You guys got a lot of good stuff going on.
We do. And I heard some tales of the cream cheese shortage. I saw some Kraft offering folks $20. Did you see this?
No.
It was right around Christmas. Kraft was offering folks $20 to not bake a cream cheesecake.
Really?
You don't bake a cream cheesecake, we'll give you $20.
The Kraft company was doing this.
was doing this.
Well,
Now,
I think that gives you an idea of what supply is like right now.
It is.
Wow.
Now, we're going to try. It's been hit and miss on Kraft mac and cheese. $5 coupon when you purchase any 5 Kraft, General Mills, or Planters products. $5 coupon. So, okay. Kraft macaroni and cheese, Kraft deluxe shells and cheese, Kraft singles. We did get a lot of Philadelphia cream cheese.
Okay.
So you can go ahead and bake a cream cheesecake if you need to. We have it. Yes, you do. And that's $5 also coupon for that. Ore-Ida, that's in the ad, and that is so tough for some reason. Right
really?
Now. Ore-Ida. I don't know why. Ore-Ida frozen tater tots, French fries.
I was going to say, I'm a tater tot casserole guy,
You can walk
Tony.
over there and that shelf's empty.
Man.
It's not good. Yeah.
Well, we feel for you guys, and we appreciate you guys because I know you work extremely hard trying to get product, and I know it's not easy right now. So I think I speak for many of us when I say we appreciate the work that you're going through to try to get what you can on the shelf.
Well, thank you.
Because I know so much, if not all of this, is just out of your control.
It is.
That's probably got to be the most stressful part.
It is. It's the most frustrating part, but we'll do what we can and keep smiling and telling everyone hello and thank you very much.
All right. Your hours quick?
7 to 9 p.m.
All right.
Every
day.
Still there. Every day.
All right.
7 days a week.
Okay.
You bet.
Anything else you wanted to mention?
I think we've touched...
Do we kind of hit
everything else, yeah.
Hit it? All right. Sounds good. Always good to see you.
Thanks, Brent. Good to see you, too.
Thanks, Tony. And we'll be back with more of The Breakfast Show to close it out after this song from Mark Cohn. 9:29. Kind of wrapping up the show now here on a Wednesday morning. Dave is back in off his remote visit at Varney Health Mart.
It was fun. I always like going to Varney's. Julie always worries about having enough lined up to talk about, and we always run long. So, it's used to do 30 minutes, and we could do 30, but I think we get it kind of covered in 15. And everybody down there, like in many businesses right now, Brent, it's a little stressy out there because of supply.
Oh, yeah.
And employees, sick leave, and there's just a lot of stress in business right now. So I don't know if we can get to spring soon enough, but then the way it's been the last couple of years, it doesn't seem to make any difference. So
yeah, right.
I guess
you just take it day by day, don't you?
Exactly right.
All right. Mead Lumber's got a couple of job opportunities that we want to make sure people are aware of.
They do. A couple of good jobs. They have a sales associate job that is open, would be responsible for sales duties, including support functions and sales, assist with some merchandise deliveries, and develop a work knowledge of the company's products. And, of course, the lumberyard has a lot of different products for you to get familiar with. Really would be an exciting job to learn all the procedures and customer service philosophy, and so they would like you to consider that. And, of course, you'll be working with customers day to day, answering the phone professionally, performing a daily cash balance, and more. But you do need to have a valid driver's license and a good driving record, because they do expect you to go out and do some deliveries, and you must be able to lift and carry at least 80 pounds. So stop in, pick up a application. They also offer a competitive pay and benefit package, including paid holidays, vacation, and sick time, group medical and dental insurance, a 401k, and they have an education assistance program available as well. And then they're also looking for a cabinet designer. If you have those skills, we're already jealous because that's something that's really cool to know. And it'll be centered around kitchen and bath design and sales and design. And they would love to talk to you if you have talents in those areas. You'd guide customers through the layout design and product selection process and create some custom designs for customers. There's software that they'll make available for you to do that. So that'd be an exciting job. And they, of course, looking for a motivated self-starter and ability to read and understand blueprints and architectural drawings also would be required. So those two jobs are available with those benefits. Drop by Mead Lumber and ask for an application. They are 100% employee-owned, by the way, so there's some dividends that come back to the employees there because they actually own part of the company. So pretty good. Pretty good deal.
Yep, good deal. I think we're done. I think we've got everything we were supposed to do done.
Well, it's time to go to the desk and start trying to make the government, the FCC, and the EEO, and all those people happy.
Well, have fun with that.
Just looking really forward to it.
I'm sure you are. I'm sure there's a lot of people that are in that position right now.
Exactly.
So, all right, we're going to close out the show, folks. Thanks for listening, and we'll be back with you tomorrow morning.